Hello, this is Mali Vitale, and this is a video for my English channel, Mali Vitale, in YouTube. And the reason why I'm doing this in English is because many of my students, when they reach my sessions and courses, they tell me they don't find much information about the unfolding of time theory of Jean-Pierre Garnier in English, in their native language. And when they read the book about the time opening and change your future through time opening, then they look for information and then they find some of my videos, not many, in English. So I will talk a little bit for the English native people about the practice we have in the last 10 years of changing our perspective in life through integrating the universal law of the unfolding of time theory. So the most important thing is to understand that we are all the time through our energetic body in another time space and our physical body, and that energetic body, double quantum, is processing the information at high speed for the purpose of help us in our physical body to survive, to keep on living our daily life. And that is done automatically 24/7. It means all day long, and especially during the nights after more or less 110 minutes after we go to sleep. And then it does it in high speed. It processes 1 million times quicker than our rational mind. That's why it's so important, and what Ian says is so important, that we are really conscious and the way we go to sleep. The last moment of our attention before we go to sleep, before we fall asleep, is very important. And what it is very important through our experience is that we are the most neutral and empty our minds as much as possible. And that is because if we are having thoughts with our rational mind, we are attracting possible futures. We are leading our quantum double to look in that direction, to process information in that direction. But if instead we empty our minds, we kind of do a practice or meditation practice, or we enter this state of trying to be in a neutral observation of reality, emptiness, nothingness, calm, peace, harmony, then the answers that our quantum double will bring us has to do more with creative responses, with new possibilities. If not, it's probably that we still continue attracting the same answers again and again, the same survival programs. Like one of my students was sharing with me that he always had the same nightmare. That means that our quantum double is in a kind of program, a repetition program, because what he found in our mind is always the same problem, and he gives us the same answers. But if we clean it, if we clean our attention, if we clean our mind, then the quantum double will go to higher and quicker frequencies, and it will not be working in automatically to bring survival responses that come from maybe fear, from being afraid of that, for example, that we can stay without a job, or that we can not be protected if we don't have a home, or we lose money, or we fight with our dearest and family or couples. So the best way to go to sleep then is to that you try to find your own practice just to be as empty as possible. And during the day, and also before we go to sleep, what we can do with all our beliefs and all our heavy thoughts or problems, as we call them, is just deliver them or give them, just let them go, or just handle them. We put it in this position to our double quantum. We leave it to him, so he, as a messenger, he can go through all the zodiacal information, through all the we can say memory, or the chip we have in our memory, as if we were computers, and look for answers of the past, but also, if we are aligned with a neutral observer, then he will bring us new possibilities, new answers, and our life can shift very quickly, very rapidly, and be transformed very rapidly. Jean-Pierre Garnier is calling this initial observer, the one that is in point zero, or vacuum, or emptiness, because it's initial observer, but you can just try to find your personal own denomination. And what is important also is that if you arrive to this information, you have to check a vibe or some vibration or some intuition that lead you to this video and to this information. And that is the one that will guide you to next step. So I hope we meet someday. And if you find this video and you want to know more, you can just make a consult of 5 minutes, or just make a question in my WhatsApp, and you can look for more of my videos in my YouTube English channel, but I'm also in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and there you can find also my WhatsApp. So have a nice time, and I hope you can really start to have your dream life. I'm now on kind of holiday, but I love doing this, like it's just expanding consciousness about these matters. And for me, this is an activity I enjoy a lot, so I cannot call it work, but that's the way I started living since I got into these practices of integrating the unfolding of time theory. So I will show you a little bit this beach. We are in Greece, in Naxos Island, and I just working online as well with sessions and doing visual, because I love to do that. And so I wish that if your quantum double leads you well to this table ping pong of questions and answers, you will find also that you start unfolding your potential in life and your talents, and you have the time to do the life you want to, and just not doing it as a hobby, but because it's your passion. So you can find your passion in life by just starting leaving your perception free for your quantum double to lead your questions and everything that it comes to your life to the initial observer, point zero. We call it essence, you call it source, as you wish. And then the responses that come back has to do with having a really peaceful and more harmonious life, living your potentials. See you, Mali Vitale, and whatever you want to leave as a comment, I will be thankful. Bye.